Hello everyone, welcome to this new video where we are going to talk about decoded string at index. In this problem we receive as input a string and an integer key, and we are supposed to find out what is the string at that position after the string being decoded. Now, what is the process of decoding the string? So for you to decode the string, you need to create like I would say a result string where whenever you meet a character, you add it to the string. Whenever you meet an integer, you repeat the available string you had previously times the number of integer. Let's say let's take this example for instance. You have lit 2 code 3, right? And then you have k equal to 10. Let us start by decoding. So for the decoding, we have lit 2. So we have L-E-E-T. Now we have 2. That means we are going to repeat the result we were having previously. That means lit 2 minus 1. That means 1 time. That is why we have lit. And then we have another lit. And after this we continue. We have C-O-G-E. Now we have 3 again. That means we are going to repeat what we were having in our result string 2 times, because 2 is 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So that is why you have LeetCode, LeetCode, and LeetCode. So that is your result string. Now that you have your result string, you need to find out what is the character at position k. And in our case, k is equal to 10. So you just need to count and return the element at that position. Unfortunately, you can't really solve this directly as it had been stated, because you are going to find yourself into time limit exceeded, because the value of the integer can be really long, and if you do agree with me, if you want to display all of those elements, you eventually fall into time limit exceeded. That is why we are going to approach it differently. So the approach will look like this. We are going to compute the total number that will appear in the decode string. So what we have is that this is the first part, really straightforward. Whenever you are looping through the input. If you find a character in the input which is a digit, you multiply what you were having, like the previous total, times the value of that character. What does that mean? That means, okay, when I will see something like 1, my total will take 1. When I will see something like L, my total will take 1. When I will see E, I will add 1 again, and so on. When I will see E, I will add 1. When I will see T, I will add 1. Now when I will see 2, when you see 2, you don't add 1 at this point. You are supposed to say, okay, because at this time our total is equal to 4, right? Our total is equal to 4, because this is the one actually incrementing our total, right? Now if you found a 2 someone like this, what you need to do is that you need to say the total string will now be 4 times 2, which is equal to 8. And it does make sense, because if after this LEET2 you have lit, which is 8, and then now you will continue C, that will add 1, and so on and so on. So at the end of this, the string total length will have the length of the decode string. After the total length being computed, now we are going to loop through the string backward and decrementing the total length until the total length is equal to k. So basically that is our goal, finding the position where the total length is equal to k. Now in the process of decrementing, we are going to see if you have something which is not a digit. Let me start with digit. If you have something that is a digit, that means that digit has actually multiply the result string, that means the string before the digit, that digit of time. That means whenever you are going to look back, if you find something like 3, that means this tree has transformed the total length by the previous value we were having before the tree times 3. So given that, whenever you are going to see a digit, you are just going to divide the total length by this. That will give you the total length of the string before that digit. Now you have it. Now that you have it, you need to update k accordingly, to make sure that the k remain in the boundary of 0 and the total length. And if it is now a character, you need to check if that character match the total length. One thing interesting is that if the value of k is equal to the total length directly after the division, k will take 0 to this operation. That is why you don't just rely on saying that total length equal to k. You also say k equal to 0, because total length equal to k after the division here will actually give you a k of 0. So by doing so, if the total length is not equal to k, you just decrement the total length, and then by doing so you will end up with a k which is equal to the total length, and that is what you are going to return. So this was my approach of solving this. I hope you do enjoy it. Let us submit and see what it gives. So you can see that we have a nice solution, which is performing pretty well. So this was my approach of solving this. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to leave me a message in the comment section. I'll be really happy to interact with you regarding this. See you on the next video. Ciao.